Girl, girl, I bet you didn't think day 18 was gonna hit like this, huh? Huh? You was still in that that optimism. That optimism is sexy, it's attractive. You still on the optimism on the high of making your decision. Hi, day 18 of my cleanse. And today isn't about juice, it's about decisions. Because every time I even play around with messing this progress up, every time a little whisper goes in and says, ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know. Go ahead. Go ahead and get that kebab. Go get you some challah. Go get you some naan. You know, that always made you feel better. Go get you some, your favorite little Indian restaurant downtown. Oh, it's vegetarian. It's okay. Every time I want to go off path, I'm realizing that I'm not making a food decision. What should I eat? How it's gonna feel going down? I'm not making a food decision. I'm making an identity decision. Your identity. And you'll have to excuse me. This is your girl didn't take her recommended amount of juices, and that's why I'm A plus B equals C. You don't take enough calories, you don't take your juices, especially if you've already started the bentonite clay, the psyllium husk. These are capsules, and I also have like jaws back there of psyllium husk. Like all this is just hydration. That's spring water, reverse osmosis water. These are all minerals, drops, Himalayan husk, and some bitter herbs just to help with the cravings. Now, this is a protocol. If you don't know, excuse me, my name's Bree. My friends call me Brizzy. And I invested $2,000 to do a 40-day juice cleanse with a private coach, vulnerability, instant messaging, calls every week, all that. Because as a food addict, when you're about to go to a different arena that calls forth the best part of you, and you can't turn into athlete mode, like you can't turn into discipline mode as quickly as you used to, you need somebody to hold your hand. You need accountability. And for all of my Leos, or depending on if you're doing tropical or Ayurveda, my Leos, come to find out, I just found out, I think I'm a Cancer in the Veda tradition. So isn't that funny? And if you're here, I pull information from all types of philosophies, astrology, religion, spirituality, all of that. Because we're here to figure out what works for us. What works for us. Not what works for your pappy, not what works for your auntie, for your uncle. We're figuring out what works for us. And that's what this journey is about. We're here to have fun. Yes, I want to purify my body, but I also want to have fun. I want to have joy. So you have two options in decision making once you get to this far. You can either cave, go back to your old patterns, go back to your old ways. Hey, no, nothing against you, because it's what you know. It's just your body is automatically, your mind is doing things you already know you're gonna get this high. You already know you're gonna feel pretty good in the moment once you order your favorite cuisine. You already know your parfaits, your acai bowls. But you order for two people. Yeah. They'd be like, Breezy, what's wrong with acai bowl? Yeah, I order for two people. I would get 2 times the amount, sometimes family amount. So yeah, you either cave or you calibrate. And what is let's break these down. This is how I understand it. To caving is when you let the moment pick your destiny. You let the moment, that instant gratification, orchestrate your moves. You choose relief over results. And it's not because I know you thinking, because I used to think this too. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so weak. How could you let something outside of you garner your, just take over your decisions like this? It's not weak. You're not weak. It's because your nervous system, which is such a hotty toddy topic, it wants to feel comfort. It wants to feel calm right now. It needs immediate relief right now. And as a kid, when your mom cussed you out for no reason because she was having an episode, how does she make it better? How does she make you feel better? She would go get your favorite food, right? Right? You've learned these ways of coping. And sometimes that ish is deep. Sometimes you don't even feel yourself ordering the Uber Eats. Sometimes you don't even feel yourself. How did DoorDash get here? I thought I deleted this app. It's deep. It's deep. Okay. Cave, calibrate. Calibrating is when you pause long enough to choose purposely. You adjust your actions without abandoning your decision or your mission or what you said you was going to do. Calibration is a form of maturity, which means if you're not there, caving does not mean you're immature. Well, if we really break down the definition, not how we've grown accustomed to associating it with, yeah, immaturity is just naivety. It's just ignorance. But a lot of people get touchy with that type of talk. So caving is more emotional. You need that emotional need met. And calibrating, when you're calibrating to your higher frequency, that's a high word. It's intentional. It's the pause between the stimuli, that thought of, what would make this day great? About 15 egg rolls. I'm only slightly exaggerating, which is some short ribs. Oh my gosh, this guy, he knows exactly how to make it. The restaurants, they can hear you coming from cities away. She's coming. She's coming for her food. She's coming to do damage. Okay? I don't even I got to a point where I don't even order one plate anymore. Who does just one plate? No, you need an appetizer, you need something sweet. You need to hit all the bases. That's how you know, like, woo girl, ooh girl. Your body hasn't told you it was starving or hungry in weeks or months. You got extra fat on you, you're not starving. You're not starving. Okay? You're not starving. Most of the time when we cave, the quitting, and I've noticed this like in my group. Thankfully, I have a pretty strong group who is just they're people from all over the world, and they're just tired of making their own excuses. They're tired of hearing their own excuses. But most of the time, like, quitting isn't about the cleanse. It's about the discomfort of the cleanse. It's about boredom. And thankfully, we drink so much freaking juice that when you're not functioning in your normal life, you're making juice. So I'm that type. I need the bowling guardrails. What are the things that the horses wear to turn out the peripheral? Yeah, that's why I love 75 hard so much. That's why I love these challenges that you get. That it's a short leash. Okay, there's the handle. There's one chain link, and then there's my harness. Okay, I don't even want the momentum to be able to jerk. Okay, my higher being, my higher self, God source, please, right there. Yeah, yeah. You can show me. You can show me what's possible, but keep me close. Yeah. So it's about wanting to feel easier. You want relief. You've gotten so accustomed of not sitting in your emotions. You've gotten so accustomed to numbing. You've gotten so accustomed to repressing. You've gotten so accustomed to suppressing. And you get mad when your needs aren't met. because you're not meeting your own needs. So, of course, people are going to mirror that to you. We are a mirror. We are a divine mirror. Our relationships, they'll show us. Of course, that person abandoned you. You self-abandon every time you start something new. And that's no shame. That's no shade. We're here to talk about this stuff so we can put a title to it so we can lessen the power that it has on us. Because once you start titling stuff, once you start naming stuff, the charge it has on you, it begins to diminish. And I know the urges you feel, it feels like an emergency. It feels like if I don't get this right now, I for sure know I'm about to turn to dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Mind you, you had breakfast already. Or you had dinner the day before. But you still feel without this one more meal, it's gonna be freaking lights out, okay? And I haven't even got to my destiny yet. And it's gonna be lights out. No, 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 no. The urge is not an emergency, it's only information. You have lost the ability to understand how your body communicates, and that's fine. We're here on this discovery to uncover this ourselves. You know, it's wild. This your detox symptoms. You see that thing growing? Your detox symptoms are going to come out in so many different ways. And what a blessing, what a pleasure. Like today, I felt bouts of energy and then real lows. My body, the Kraken has been awakened here. Something's loosening up and it's not happy about getting woken up. But hey, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of You got to get up out of here. We got to be light. We got to be light. Okay, moving forward. So I'm going to do whatever I need to do to remind myself, yeah, everything is a choice. Do you want to go back to you want the same year that you just had 5 years in a row? Or are you willing to find comfort in discomfort in the uncertainty? And it's just, I'm telling you, once you choose this in one area of your life, it starts to show up in so many different areas of your life. Your mind's going to be blown. Okay. Calibrating. There's so much going through my body right now. I'm like, I hope I'm able to sleep tonight. Oh my gosh. It feels like giving birth to a cement baby. That's it. It's that level of discomfort. Oh gosh. But mind you, I did not take my full juices, so I'm putting this on myself. You have to even hydrate even more once you start putting the psyllium husk and bentonite clay, because that's grabbing everything in those pockets of your beat up colon that's been digesting pounds of food every day for the last who even knows. So this is what's gonna happen. This is what I do. So when I know I'm getting the impulse of like, oh my gosh, and mind you, I'm doing side gigs where I'm around food. This is not for the lighthearted. You gotta still afford your digestive enzymes. You gotta afford your husk. You gotta afford your produce, which you're doing about maybe, depending on where you are, $200 to $400 a week. Yeah, 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 yeah. Especially in survival mode, you're like, how? You'll freaking figure it out because you always do. Okay, so we'll do 3 steps to calibrate. Number 1, when that stimulation comes, when you can actually physically smell the short ribs, you know how good it's going to feel. I need you to pause, and you're going to get better at this as you continue to practice. Pause. That stimuli comes. Pause. Just pause. Check with your stomach first. Like, are you hungry? Are you starving? Like my mind just told me you are. Are you starving? My stomach's like, nah, girl. Come on. I'm doing my own thing down here. You worry about you and keeping the nutrients going. Okay. 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 Okay, pause. All right, okay. All right. Am I hungry? Why does this feel so urgent? Oh, because I'm probably stressed right now. I was probably thinking about something mindlessly. And now that I brought my awareness back to myself, I can actively choose. Like, girl, if you ate anything, like, you could even cheat if you wanted to at this point. It's day 18. It feels like it's only been like day 5 or 6. Time, use this momentum of time moving so quickly to do hard stuff because before you know it, you'll already be done. I can't believe I'm already halfway through a 40-day cleanse. This is wild. So you're going to pause with that. Then next, you need to name it. I know we touched about it in the beginning of the video. You got to give things names. You got to give things titles. Name what's actually happening. Am I hungry? Or am I stressed? Or am I lonely? Or am I tired? Or am I horny? Or am I overstimulated? Or am I thinking about things outside of my control? Or am I being just so obsessive compulsive about something? Like, oh yeah, that was in the back of my mind. I probably do need to take care of that. And once you start emptying out your stomach, you start emptying out your to-do list. Because you don't even want the possibility of stress igniting certain hormones that, like gremlin, that are going to want to satiate through food. Cut it right there. And next, you're going to choose your next best move. You choose. You choose. You govern all of this. And mind you, this is from a person who was like, there's no way. This is out of my control. I felt out of my control so many times. And then I'm like, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm the orchestrator. I'm the captain of this yacht, this ship, this Ferrari, this Mercedes. I'm the driver. Calibration isn't about being flawless. It's about just stay in the game long enough till your bodies be like, oh yeah, we're actually doing this. And if you're fasting, you realize that on day like 7, your body stopped expecting food. And it's actually craving the juices. Like, oh, we actually do this. And I know there's a narrative out there of like you have to do 21 days to complete a habit. Everybody's different. Yeah, for certain variations. Some people say 10,000 hours, some people say 21 days. Some people say it's more around 39 to 53 days. You get to make up that number. Just know as long as you stay with it, who cares? It's going to come flawlessly. Before you know it, you're already going to be swimming. It's staying in the game long enough to see your return on investment. And like I said, I invested a nice little penny in this. So I, I- I'm here to reap the rewards. I'm here. I'm here. This is the only time I really have to do something this extensive in my life to release this mucoid plaque, which some people in my group, if you know what that is, mucoid plaque is this biofilm, industrial parasitic tape. It's what's collected in your colon of things that you weren't able to process or digest. It's toxins, it's indigestible material, it's the things that our body didn't recognize and didn't have time to break down because you were already on your next meal, so it had to store it somewhere. It had to store it somewhere. So today I had a moment where I was like, "Ooh, this smells so good." I think I was chopping up some fresh chicken for my dog. My dog's a carnivore. I'm not trying to change him. It is what it is. We just have to function. I'm sure some of you still have to cook meals for your family, for your kids. That's my kid. So he lives a good life. So his minerals have water, his water have minerals, and he eats fresh meat majority of the time. And oh my gosh, I happened to get it was like one of these rotisserie chickens, and I happened to get like lemon pepper instead of like the original ones. That smell, I said, I heard Ricky Rose playing in the background music. I said, ooh. But then I got here, I was like, it tastes, nobody would know. Just remember, just chew something. You haven't chewed something in weeks now. Just remind your body what it tastes. Girl, when I tell you, I don't even, it happened. I was like, ooh, that smells distinct. I don't know why. I've spent many years doing vegan, just practicing plant-based, carnivore, all that. The smell, maybe this is a conditional thing, but the smell of cooked meat just, I know it's going to take me some time. Because with this protocol, this is technically the easiest part is the juice cleanse. The rest of the protocol is basically going raw in the way that is nutritional for up to 2 to 3 years to fully regenerate, heal your colon, and longer. Everybody's gonna be different. So I'm like, girl, yeah, this smell, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something to work on. So anywho, I just paused with myself and I'm like, what benefit is this gonna do with me? Like what an immediate I'm going to throw away weeks of progress for an immediate hit or immediate high. And that starts relating into other things. Your boundaries start coming up. And I know that's a hot key topic too. You can call it your awareness. You're not distracted with, you're trying to stay as calm as possible. So you're not distracted with the nuances of life. You've just started accepting things. Yes, juicing is hard. You've accepted it's hard, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes, getting out of a financial situation is hard, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes, dating, if you haven't dated for a while, can be looked at as hard. Okay, I'm willing to do it anyway. And I feel like that willingness gets rewarded more than anything. So if you're in the we versions of your fast, make a list of things you want to do instead of this. Instead of indulging, instead of that immediate gratification. You could take a shower. Hot showers are really great. You could drink just these are really, I get these from Costco. Like these are 33 ounces and they're, I don't know, they're just, I like the narrow, it's just so easy to just chug for some reason. Make a juice, journal, write it down, make a video, start your blog and just talk about it and see if anybody can relate. Lay down. These little choices that you say, I'm gonna try something different, even if it feels like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. You're not gonna die. You're gonna look at yourself differently from choosing another way. That's how you know you made a decision. That's how you know, because it's entertainment now. You see it as old patterns resurfacing to the top. And you just decide, oh yeah, that was fun. That's a cute thought, but we just don't do that anymore. We just don't do that anymore. Every time you calibrate instead of cave, you become someone you can trust. And don't you want that mirrored back to you in relationships and friendships and job opportunities and careers? Don't you want to know what self-trust feels like so you can recognize that in other people? I do. I do. That was a huge part of me doing this fast and cleanse. I was like, I want my energy so pure that I can recognize real when it comes into the net, when it gets into the net. So today I'm asking you, where in your life are you craving or caving, excuse me? Where in your life are you caving when you could be calibrating? And if this reaches anybody, I would love to know. Food, emotions, relationships, money, discipline, whatever it is. Comment what you're recalibrating this week. And it could be something as simple as, yeah, girl, I wanted that 22 piece, but I only got 12. All right, you already just shifted into a different identity. Your identity is my capacity is 12 wings instead of 22. And I know sometimes you recovering perfectionist, it doesn't feel like it's progress, but girl, like when they say start with meditation for 5 minutes, like, hey, 5 minutes ain't gonna do nothing. Your internal audience is watching. Your internal Bia, yeah, she's watching. Your internal mean girl, your internal mean boy, your internal novice, your internal dictator, your internal child, they're all watching. Oh, what is she gonna do? Okay, okay, okay. So we're not doing what we used to. Oh, we're trying something new. And sometimes that makes our nervous system registers that as new means unsafe. But it's up to you to have that time with yourself and remind yourself, we are safe and I got you. And it's probably going to seem corny or phony in the beginning, but I'm telling you, in day 18 of saying that stuff, I don't see how I could get off course. And I had oh my gosh. Today I did a gig that I dread doing. I was like, oh gosh. But it was opportunity. I'm like, well, this will equate to about 20 more juices. Okay. Handle it different. Handle it pleasantly. You're going to feel so uncomfortable when you're expanding the edges of your capacity. But think about that. When you show that you are unfazed about things that used to faze you, that shows you're actually in the mindset to handle more money, more friendships, more relationships, more opportunities. It just coincides. So anywho, day 18 isn't about perfection. It's about this power that started with just a seed of a mustard, just a glimmer of hope. All you just need is a glimmer of hope. And that expands and that grows when you say to yourself, we're going to do this regardless. Look at the people that start coming up to you. Look at the people that start wanting to talk to you. Look at the people who just want to smile at you because they feel it. They feel that you're doing something that is not normal. You're way too calm. You're too neutral. Why are you smiling like that? Why are you glowing like that? It's enticing. So I will leave you at that. We have the choice to cave or to calibrate. We're capable of both. Which side do you want to lean on? Okay, baby? I love you so much and I'm so proud of you. And this does not feel like work. This does not feel like work. I look forward to this. I look forward to these reflections and I sleep so well with this. So, yeah, 3 mentors, 3 promises. I have a business and travel mentor, and she's the one who gave me the idea to post every day. Mind you, I am a hermit. I like to keep things private. But it comes to a point where you have to be the teacher. And you don't have to have a PhD. You just have to have experience, baby. I'm talking to you because I'm keeping it 100. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to edit my videos and really do blogs and show you, but you can feel when somebody's coming to you authentically. You can feel when somebody's really about that life, you know? So I appreciate you staying here with me. I appreciate you wanting to take on this challenge of being your higher version. And I'll leave you with this. So my lovely coach, there's already people releasing mucoid plaque in my group, and I have a group all over the world. This woman happened to be from the Netherlands. And she's like, wow, like some people's bodies react very well when they start doing the husk and clay. And it's like a snake coming out of you, essentially. And she's like, the smell is something I have never smelt in my life. I'm like, girl. So the theme for today was day 18, let that go. You may very well see the rope, that dark, rubbery, alien-looking thing in the toilet. That's mucoid plaque, friend. You're not sick, you're succeeding. And you'll have like hungover symptoms before it comes. This is the juice fast. This is the juice fast doing what it was designed to do. And she just reminds us of our protocol. You're sticking with the juice, sticking with the enzymes. You're sticking with the husk and clay, and you up it. You're upping your doses as you go. And what to do if you're not producing, if you are producing. Her mantra for today was, I'm not afraid to let go. I was made to cleanse, heal, and rise. Ain't that the truth? She said, if you see mucoid plaque, name it. Seriously, then say thank you for your service and flush it like royalty. So we have to send her actually pictures of everything. Like, this is in-depth stuff. So I'll leave it at that. I feel like I've been talking for 5 minutes, but I guess I could talk about this for a while. And I just appreciate you and I love you. And we got this and we need you. I need a tribe, okay? I need a tribe of bad A's and good girls and good boys and all that, so we can just reflect off one another and bring our experience together and embody what leadership and being about that life is, what it really looks like. Okay? Are you with me? All right. I love you and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.